Hi guys, it's me again Angie and welcome to another video. And for today's video, I'm going to discuss you about chapter 2 for tutorial. So chapter 2 covers operating systems. All end devices and network devices require an operating system or the OS. The portion of the OS that interacts directly with computer hardware is called the kernel. The portion that interfaces with applications and the user is known as the shell. The user can interact with the shell using a command line or the CLI or a graphical user interface or the GUI or the GUI. When using a CLI or the command line interface, the user interacts directly with the system in a text-based environment by entering commands on the keyboard at a command prompt. The system executes the command, often providing textual output. The CLI requires very little overhead to operate. However, it does require that the user have knowledge of the underlying structure that controls the system. A GUI interface such as Windows, OS X, Apple iOS, or Android allows the user to interact with the system using an environment of graphical icons, menus, and windows. The GUI is more user-friendly and requires less knowledge of the underlying command structure that controls the system. So for this reason, many individuals rely on GUI environments. However, GUIs may not always be able to provide all the features available at the CLI. GUIs can also fail, crash, or simply not operate as specified. For these reasons, network devices are typically accessed through a CLI. The CLI is less resource extensive and very stable than compared to a GUI. The network operating system used on Cisco devices is called the Cisco Internetwork. Cisco Internetwork Operating System, or the iOS. Cisco iOS is used for most Cisco devices regardless of the type or size of the device. So, the operating system on home routers is usually called firmware. The most common method for configuring a home router is by using a web browser-based GUI. So, we are going to discuss about the purposes of operating system. Network operating systems are similar to PC operating system. Through a GUI, a PC operating system enables the user to use a mouse to make selections and run programs, enter text and text-based commands, and to view on a monitor. A CLI-based network programs would like the Cisco iOS on a switch or router enables a network technician to use a keyboard to run CLI-based network programs. Use a keyboard to enter text and text-based commands and to view output on the monitor. Cisco networking devices run particular versions of the Cisco iOS. The iOS version is dependent on the type of devices being used and the required features. While all devices come with a default iOS and feature set, it is possible to upgrade the iOS version or feature set to obtain additional capabilities. So within this course, we will focus primarily on Cisco iOS Release 15X, the figure that displays a list of iOS software released for a Cisco Catalyst 2960 switch. So within this chapter, we have discussed the different operating systems such as CLI and the GUI and the portion that we can use in these operating systems. So that is all for today, and thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Bye!